Yo guys, we're finally done writing June exams. We're only left with 2 terms. Either way, or term 3 only. Those papers were hell, especially the English paper. Oh my god, but the ed one was the best. I think we all agree on that. But either ways, I just came here for a short time. I think this video will be max 5 minutes, right? Because I've been thinking about doing this video for quite a long time, right? And the purpose of doing this video from a metric to another metric, and I know that my marks are good enough, they're quite high, right? I showed you guys my report in my past video that I made, my first video, and here's what I'm coming to tell you. Of course, as matriculants, we have extra classes, we have chores that needs to be done at home, and during these holidays it's like our rest time. We can watch movies, we can go out with friends, we can live the life we couldn't live in term 1 and term 2. But I'm here to remind all of us as matriculants, right, that we are only left with like 5 months, 4 months if we remove December, right, and July. We are only left with 4 months to finish the year. It's not quite a long time. It's a 4 month that can change the whole way your life is going to come out as matriculant. I know this sounds quite serious. It might sound like I'm even a teacher, but it's just in my heart to say that this is our time to study. Right, during the June exams, this is our time to open our books. It doesn't have to be quite a long thing to study. You don't have to finish the whole chapter, but at least we have 7 subjects, all of us, unless you are the smart kid and decided to take more than that. But with 7 subjects, if you at least you finish 4 subjects in June exams, you're going to get higher. Like I said, most of our marks in term 2 were something else. This is a time, this is one tip I'll give you guys, right, as being a top achiever. Part of being a top achiever means that you have to study even when people don't study. And now for us matriculants, it's very different because we know that the universities are very competitive. They need your marks to be high. There are people from 2023, 2024, 2025 with high marks that are not yet admitted. So in order for you to get high marks and be admitted, you need to study very hard. And I know there's extra classes. Personally, I'm going to tell you, I've got the timetable for extra classes. But I said that you will not see me in that extra class unless you tell me, no, you know what, we're going to write a certain paper, then I'll go. Why? Because I know myself. I know that I'm more productive at home than I'm at school. So the same thing with you. If you think that you're going to study at home, stay at home, study, give it your best. Or if you think that going to school is going to be productive to you, which I think we can all agree it's not going to be productive for you, then go to school, do what works for you. But one thing that I want to say is, do not regret when you get to term 3 the same way we regretted in term 2. Do your best so that even if the English paper comes back again that hard, you can either bear it, or even if you don't bear it, you'll be like, I tried my best. I did what I could, and so I will not fail, right? So not only are we supposed to study, but we must also remember, it doesn't matter. I know it's exhausting. I don't want to study. And this is what I want to tell you guys, that this is one opportunity that we cannot we get in life. If you want to rewrite next year, it's going to be more tough than this year. It will be. Alright, so this is just an advice or short video to tell us, yes, you can do 3 hours scrolling on TikTok, but make sure that you will not regret it later. Make sure that before scrolling on TikTok, you've done at least 2 or 3 topics, right? So that when we get to school, whatever they're doing is just a revision. It's just a repetition in your mind. And then when it's time to write the test, we're all going to get there. We're going to get the high percentage that we want. Along with that, is I want to say for English, especially for English, or if you do theory subjects like business, history, life science, or any type of subject of the sort, you need to read a lot of books during the holiday. I know that when we go back to school, we have homeworks, we have this and this. And now this is the time for us to read books, because it really helped me. That one thing that helped me with English, it helps me with business, history, and all of those things. Because I read a lot of books, some definitions is easy for me. So read a lot of books to help you next time, or as well to help you in our term 3 exams. Start doing question papers. Be ready, be confident when we go back to school, so that even when your term 2 report comes and we look at it, then we're like, we close and then we go. But at least you know that, okay, it is as bad as this, but I've studied so hard for my prelims, for my term 3, that I'm certain that I'm going to improve from this.